and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and we're going to cut some stuff up. Cut it out. I don't know, if you never watched Full House, you don't know what that means. I'm going to blind cut these because that's always fun. I'm going to try to stick with some more standard sizes because I really like when my unfinished ephemera and my finished ephemera all lines up nicely and looks pretty. Or actually not mine. I've seen other people whose ephemera does that. Mine never does that because I'm not very good at the standard sizes. So I'm going to do some 3x5s, 3x6s, 4x6s, and then some ATC sizes, I think. So let's see, how long is this paper? Of course, this paper is 5.5, right? So I'm going to cut 5, which will leave me 6 on the other side. And then we'll do 3 and 3. And so I guess one of my sizes will be 2.5x5. And we'll do 4. So these will be some 4x6 sizes. And 4. Get a little bit of a thing on the end, but that's alright. Little circles. Where'd they go? Oh, see, you can barely see them. But little. Alright, so we have that one. That one. Look at the little bunny. This piece is from Took's Craft Table. That's an odd shaped one. And then we have a 3x5 and a 3x5. So that was the first sheet. Or do you want me to do one? Oh, you can't answer me. I was like, I could do one sheet at a time. So this is what this one's starting to look like. It starts out as. So let me do like I did before. Let me cut off this edge so that there's straightness. And then I'm going to work on some unfinished ephemera later this week. Whoops, that's not helpful. But so these are going to be a couple short videos. The first ones that I do with just cutting these, because I don't have internet right now, and so if I try to upload a really long video, it's, you know, it might take forever to upload. So I figured if I do a couple short videos, you won't have to go without. Not that you really care that much, but you know. Let's do 6 on the top this time. 5, 4. And by 3 this time. What did I do? 6? I'm going to do 3.5. I think that might, I need to write that down. I do a 3.5 by 4. And then again with this, I'm going to go 3. And I have to do that. 3. And then this will be the odd size one. So there's that, and that. So keep my 4x6s together, and my, that's a 6. 3x5s together, and my 5x2.5s together, and then oops, then this is what, 3.5x6. Yeah. All right, next page. Yeah, because apparently Verizon doesn't care if you've been if you've you know, had your home internet and with them for years and years, and your equipment gets old. Instead of sending you new equipment before it goes bad, they wait for it to go bad, and then you have to wait for somebody to come. Okay, this paper's going to be shorter because I didn't go all the way to the end. So let me go ahead and cut this off. So we won't have internet again till Wednesday. So, you know, it is what it is. I can fix that later. Okay, so I think on this side I'm going to go 2.5 because I'm going to make some ATC size cards. 2.5 will be that line right there. I don't know. And then 3.5. So ATC size is 2.5 by 3.5. And so I thought I would go ahead and do some of those. 2.5 by 3.5. There we go. And now these are just about 5. Let's see, which side is... I'm just going to cut this off the side. And I'm going to go this way. And then the other one, did I do 3.5? Oh, I had 3.5 by 6. I'm going to do 3 by 5. 3 by 5. So we're waiting for our internet. I mean, we know when it's going to happen. Made the appointment and everything. So we have that. Oh good, the tulip didn't totally get cut off. And that. So now we can use these as pockets or journal cards that go the other way. And this one actually works that way. This one's the... What is this one? Oh, that's sharp. Be careful with that. If you're afraid of blood, don't look at my finger. Oh my goodness. Alright, so, and then the ATC card ones are... Again, they're all coordinating because they were from the same piece. So, like, I could do a set that kind of goes together. Okay. Put this down when you're not using it so you don't cut yourself. You might need to get a Band-Aid. We'll see. I don't want to bleed on stuff. I think it stopped already. Alright, here's another one that I need to cut the edge off of. Let me cut the top off of this. There we go. Now, I needed a straight top. A straight top. Alright, now, I'll go ahead and even off the end here. So, let's see how wide is this? Might do more ATCs on this one. So now we got like 7 and just over a half. So I might go ahead and do 4 for this one. And now this one is just under 3.5. So let's go ahead and do 3.5. Got enough time to get there, and then 2.5. So we'll do some more. Do some more ATC size. I just have a whole bunch of. I mean, I'm surprised. I know you're wondering, how do I still have so many scraps when I have made this many master boards? Well, apparently it's not that hard. Oh, did we miss that one from earlier? Alright, so we have that little piece. Okay, wait, we're not looking yet, right? And then this one I did at 4, so let me do one at 6. And this one will just be a shorter journal card, 4 by 5. Well, 4 by 4 3/4 because I want to even off that bottom. Alright. So then we have that and that. We have the ATC ones of this, this, and this. And then there's a little piece I could use on a snippet. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but yes, I do need a Band-Aid. Let me pause while I find one. So be careful with guillotines. That's all I'm saying. Alright, next piece. Okay, when I say I have a lot, like this is just one stack and there's more somewhere else. I'm not doing all these in this video. We'll do quite a few though. So, apparently I did not go to the edge on a lot of these. And my top is, alright, that's my straightest edge right there. So I hope you all had a good weekend. For those that celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. For those that do not generally have a wonderful Christmas, know that you are loved. And I'm very sorry that Christmas isn't what you would like it to be. We just have a quiet Christmas here. Oh, alright, so I don't want to cut her in half, so I'm going to make sure that she is, we'll do a 4 by 6 on that one, just to be on the safe side. There we go. She's right in the middle, but that's alright. Alright, so, and then that'll be this is 4 by 5. Let's do that down to about 2.5. Do some small tags. So 4 by 2.5 might be another size that we need to do. I'm supposed to keep those upside down, aren't I? So now we have, this is not quite 4. All right, you're gonna make this 3.5 by 5 and 1 by 6. So we have that one, and that one, and that one, and those two. I almost just nicked myself again. Keep the blade down. Keep the blade down. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with me? All right, another one to cut the edge off. Let's see. Just want to get this trimmed out here. And then. That's my edge here. I do end up with a little bit here with no paper, but I can either add paper or, you know, edge it or washi something. All right, so let's go 3.5. 3.5. And this one's 4. So let's do 4 by 6. And then we end up with 4 by 2. Okay, that's good. These were 3.5. So let's go 5. And then what's left? And we'll go 5. And then what's left? Which is 3 by 3.5. So what I might do is go ahead and cut off half, and then I'll have an ATC size. So I want to do that with this one. ATC size. All right, then we have that, small tag. I must have had a big piece of that on there. And this is journal card. So there's those. Okay, do a couple more. Like I said, no internet, so I'm just going to do some short ones. But I know a lot of people are home this week, so I'm like, well, you know, it might be nice to have some content out there for people, even if it's short. Short content, got no reason to. I know I'm weird. That's why you like me. Not your average. Alright, how far over do I need to make sure that that's alright? 4. So we're gonna do 4 on this side, and let's hope 6 is enough to not cut off that drink. So now this is 4 by 5. So let's go 2.5. I think I have some 2.5 by 4s in there. And this one is about 4. 5. So we'll have a 4 by 6 and a 4 by 2.5. There we go. We have that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, that one, and that one. I don't mind if the flower gets cut. It's kind of cool. But, you know, a whole drink, yeah, we don't want to cut that all up. Oh, and I don't want to cut this bird either. Why do I put things in the middle like that? So when you're making your master board and you put animals on there, which is fine, you can put animals on there, just maybe don't put them right in the middle. Alright, I'm going to cut this one on the front. I don't want to cut. I'm going to cut. See if I get 2.5. 2.5. Just at the bottom of the sheet. 3.5. 3.5. And then a piece for a scrap there. But I also want the bird to have something else. Let's see. 2.5, 3.5. 3.5? Nope, 2.5. 4, 3? Nope, 2.5. Why does that not feel straight? It's annoying. Okay. 3.5, or let's see, let's do 4. We've got some 2.5 by 4 type. There you go. A little strip for it. Alright, 3.5 and 5. And then this one is 3.5 by 3.5. I'm just going to take an inch off of it, one way or the other. So now we have an ATC card and a strip. And this one is 2. It's going to do 2 by 4. It's funny when you say it like that. 2 by 4. 2 by 4. I'm going to take off here. And that can be used for snippet or whatever. So there we have, you saw them. Because I did not do that one blind because I did not want to cut up the bird. Of course, that piece is not going to stay on there now. So there's those pieces. And I have a lot of digitals, and I also mix them with, let's see, well, that's a digital, with gel plate prints. And sometimes I'll remember and decorate my book pages first, which I was thinking I should do a video on, like, sprucing up your scraps or whatever. I mean, not that y'all don't know. I'm turning this over now. Not that y'all don't already know how to do that. Even that up. Alright, so 6 by 5, and then 4. I like having these big tags too. And 4. That's exactly 4. And 3. And people upstairs being loud. So I'm pretty sure this line is 3. And 3. That'll give us 2. That's just 2. I'll leave that one tall. So we have that, and that, and that, and that, and that. One more. I even have some magazine on here. It's a little bit shinier, but it's alright. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world as we know it. Now the dragonfly, I don't know. I'm gonna, let's see. Let's just do 3. No, let's even that off on the edge. And I just did these. I had like a book I got at Walmart, a ledger. So it's not vintage ledger or anything. And then I figured, you know, if I don't like it on the back, I can always just cover it with coffee dyed paper. But it's still, but it makes it thick enough for pockets and stuff, and it does give you a place to write. So I forget what was what. So, oh, the dragonfly. Don't mind me. 3. We're gonna hope that I don't cut off the dragonfly. 3.5. Didn't I have some 3.5 by 5? Let's do 3.5 by 5. I might be cutting. I don't know. Let's see. By 5. So now this one is 4 1/4. Let's do 4 by 2.5. Some smaller tag. Oh, that's 3.5. Whoops, I meant 2.5. That's the size tags I have for some other things. I like making bigger tags, but smaller tags are kind of easier to decorate. So, alright, so I guess I'll leave that as a square because I can kind of round the corner and have it be a corner tuck. And then we have that one, and that one, and that one. And good, the dragonfly did not get totally cut up. And that is just the one and that one. Alright, let's see. I know, I want to see them all. I'm weird. I want to see them. What size were those? These are 4 by 6. Let's put all our 4 by 6s together. I just like when they line up. I'm weird like that. Those are 4 by 6. These are ATC size. These I think are the 3x5s. 4x2.5s. These a little bit smaller. These are my odd shaped ones. I know what you're thinking. Stop leaving that thing open. Yep, thank you. Thank you, whoever was just yelling at me. I do not need another cup. Alright, these are the nice. I got a nice stack of those. Alright, odd shaped ones. What's this one? This one is, I don't know what size that one is. ATC size. 3x5, 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 odd size, 4x6, 3x5. I know, I could have just I'll pause this for a second while I stack them all up. Alright, now these are little extra bits that can be used in snippets and whatnot. And I've cut everything down so that there's more than one size of everything. So these are all the ATC size ones that I ended up with. Hope you guys have had fun just kind of seeing and just, you know, just the randomness that happens when you cut down a master board. I've got more of these to cut, and I will cut them on camera just because I know people like to see that. And then these ones are 2x4s. But isn't it kind of fun when like they're all the same size? It's kind of fun. And it's, you know, I ended up with like 3 pieces on a lot of these, or 3 pieces that way. Isn't that interesting? Now that one's mostly that, but that's okay. It'll still work. And these are 4x2.5. Kind of a mess there, but that's all right. That was just gel plate print and whatnot. I love this paper. I think that's Rachel's Roxy Creation. That's Rachel Roxy Creation. I think that is well, Morrison. I think it's, oh, that's Gail's, and that's the guy Crafty Boo Bro. Is that the one that did the set for Gail? That's Took's Craft Table. So you can use magazine images and it still looks fun. That's Took's Craft Table. Nice if I do these upside right. And then these are the 3x5s. And then I have, okay, yeah, these are 3x5s. This is actually a printout of one of my digitals. This digital is Lindsay's and Orr on these backgrounds. Oh, that's what those backgrounds are actually. Is Andrea Ready Maze. That one's the one that's Lindsay's and Orr. She's got a nice little book one. I forget which kit these are, but there's several kits that have the William Morrison. This one will probably go this way. This one, oh, might go that way. We'll see. And these are the 5x3.5s. Sorry, I just had to do that because that was upside down and that would have bothered me. It's background though, it doesn't really matter. Little map in that one. And of course, these labels that you see are Rachel Roxy Creation. I think this is my Porch Prints. And the dragonfly is already Maze. And then last but not least, we got the 4x6s. So nice big journal cards is what these will end up being. This is actually, I think this is a piece practice, you know, like a printout. That'll be in the coffee kit. That will be a giveaway on my Ko-fi shop after I get to 1,000 subbies. It has taken me a long time to get there. So instead of doing a giveaway where 1 or 2 people win, I'm doing a freebie where everybody wins. And I'm getting closer and closer to 1,000. So, you know, feel free to share me on your on your places. And I hope you guys all have a delightful day. I don't remember how many pages that was. However many it was, I have all this ephemera now. Have a delightful day, guys. Love you.